The following program is brought to you by Pizza Productions.
Oh, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to an all-new episode of the Totally Necessary Wrestling Podcast. I'm your fucking host, Kevin Porter. What's going on, guys? Oh, man, it's been quite the week. I know we started off the same every single time. I got one take to do this, man. Last 2 days, dude, in regards to, recording, dude, I've just been on a rush in regards to, I got shit to do, man. Got other stuff to do in life, man. So I'm feeling pretty good this week. Feeling pretty happy. Damn, dude, we got a lot of fucking news coming out this week, dude. AEW has been announced to be on TNT. Holy shit, guys, that's gonna start taking place this October. So, if you haven't heard of AEW, this is like Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks and Cody Rhodes, their little startup group that they are partnered with Tony Khan. He's the son of the billionaire owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Dude, I don't know. Does WWE have competition? I don't know if it's direct competition, but I think it definitely sets the table that, wrestlers have different options moving forward in terms of where they can go provide their services. So WWE is by all means not the be all end all when it comes to professional wrestling now these days, guys. So that's a really positive thing, I think, that we can really get behind, guys. I think we can really get behind it. And I might as well announce it. This weekend, we do have, we'll have our post show for Money in the Bank, but next week, Memorial Day weekend, we will go over the card prior to next Saturday's show, but we will be providing a post show for AEW's very first show, Double or Nothing. So totally expect the Totally Necessary Wrestling Podcast to jump on the bandwagon for AEW, and we will be providing some feedback, our own feedback regarding the show and, how well it went. Right now I downloaded the BR live thing because, again, I don't have traditional pay-per-view, so I'm gonna totally buy it on this streaming service. So hopefully everything goes well and there's not an issue or anything like that. But yeah, dude, I'm totally looking forward to it, dude. Memorial Day weekend. It's going to be pretty sweet, dude. So before we get into the week that was professional wrestling, I was online literally just minutes ago before coming on here to record the show. And I saw news that former WWE women's wrestler, diva, Ashley Massaro passed away at the age of 39. So our condolences go out to her family. At least as of right now, the cause of death is unknown. She's only 39, man. That's 5 years, 6 years older than me, man. So, man, quite too young to be gone, man. Too young to be gone. So we'll wait and see the next couple days to find out exactly what the details are surrounding her death. But rest in peace, Ashley Massaro. On that note, let's go ahead and jump on into the week that was professional wrestling. We kicked off Monday Night Raw this past week with Miz TV featuring Roman Reigns. This involved also setting up a match between The Miz and Reigns, taking on Elias and Bobby Lashley. I don't know, dude. I'm kind of checking out on Raw, SmackDown, NXT this week. NXT was good. I didn't mind NXT, but at least for Raw and SmackDown, my attention just really hasn't been there, in regards to the matches, because it's the same old shit week in, week out. It's okay, cool. Now we're going to see, I guess it's building the Miz up, maybe kind of taking him up onto that, a higher level than what he was. I don't know. Is it pairing him with Roman Reigns? Does that really do that? I don't fucking think so, but it's kind of boring. Yeah, man, it's just WWE is just pretty fucking boring. So I'm really happy with this whole AEW thing that we're able to, have a true alternative. I mean, Ring of Honor's nice, but Ring of Honor doesn't. Their weekly, we've covered it here before, dude. Their weekly TV is not the best in regards to presenting storylines, and it's just kind of more like WWE in a sense. Just we just get matches after matches. I mean, matches, I guess, that really don't mean anything. I don't know. I mean, I guess we have the Roman Reigns Elias storyline, Lashley getting thrown in there. I mean, there's precedent with him being involved, with Shane McMahon the week earlier, but the match was what it was. I didn't necessarily enjoy it that much. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Roman Reigns and The Miz and Elias and Bobby Lashley. Way to change fucking things up, guys. Way to fucking change things up here. So we saw Mojo Rawley re-debut with his new inked up gimmick, his little kindergarten gimmick. I don't know, dude. So he took on Apollo Crews, which I didn't even realize he was on SmackDown. The match was over pretty quickly. I really didn't give a shit. Becky Lynch signs the contract for both the match with Lacey Evans and Charlotte Flair. This is probably like maybe one of the higher points of the show, I thought, in regards to Monday night. I think Lacey Evans continues to prove that she's a player in WWE. Again, maybe the wrestling in the ring is lacking, but nonetheless, I think on the mic, she's really proving that, she can hang with a Charlotte, she can hang with a Becky Lynch, and she'll be a player for years to come here. I liked how it ended with the beatdown on Becky and how they powerbombed her through a table. I thought, it sets up Sunday pretty well. We saw Ricochet take on Baron Corbin. I guess they're building Baron Corbin up. I guess this was considered to be a pretty good match. I was on my phone the whole entire time. Ricochet's just another fucking guy now, dude. He loses like every other week, which, whatever, dude. Where's Robert Roode this week, guys? Where was he? I don't know, dude. Where's Buddy Murphy? I thought Buddy Murphy was coming to SmackDown. I know you can't push everybody, but fuck, dude. This whole amount of talent that they have on TV, just the amount of people, I guess, not on TV, but like on the roster itself is like, it's just, you have all these good wrestlers on there. I want to see them do well, but it's just like this 50-50 fucking booking, dude. I'm so sick of it. I'm so fucking sick of the 50-50 booking, dude. Of course, Baron Corbin, the one guy everybody universally just fucking hates, is like, oh no, we'll push somebody, we'll get behind somebody. Baron Corbin, yeah, fuck off, dude. Whatever. AJ Styles and Seth Rollins kind of had backstage promos for this week. I really thought all the shit that they did with AJ Styles and Seth Rollins with the sit-downs, interviews and whatnot, or the backstage interviews, was pretty good. The little video package that they had was pretty good. I think this is the way you build a fucking proper match, dude. I don't need to see these guys week in, week out in front of TV in the ring. Just roll a couple of video packages, and I think I'll be a lot more hyped for a lot of what WWE is doing. So we saw Nikki Cross make her Raw debut. I'm not too sure. She took the place of Alexa Bliss. She beat Naomi, Natalya, and Dana Brooke. I thought this was a pretty fun match. I actually paid, for the most part, decent attention to this match, and I thought it was pretty good. I didn't think it was a bad match at all or anything of that nature. I think that, Nikki Cross is getting her due finally on TV. Naomi, Natalya, and even Dana Brooks. I'm turning around on Dana Brooke. I don't think she's fucking, garbage or anything like that. I think she's actually, she's earned her spot, as she says. Sure, why not? Apparently Alexa Bliss is out of the Money in the Bank match. Apparently more concussion issues. So that kind of lets you think that maybe, the way WWE is handling, concussions these days. And it really kind of brings to question, will she step, back into a ring again? Is she going to be back as an active professional wrestler? I mean, look what happened to Corey Graves. I mean, he was shoved into the announcer's role because of concussions. So, I mean, too many concussions, dude. You're gonna have some issues, guys, and it's no bueno. So, Alexa Bliss is out, and Nikki Cross is in. We saw Rey Mysterio take on Cesaro. This was set up in a backstage promo earlier where Cesaro was talking shit to Rey Mysterio about his son. I thought this was a really good match. I thought it was a good match. I wouldn't mind seeing more Rey Mysterio and Cesaro down the line here. So it's probably one of the brighter spots this week on wrestling. We saw Bray Wyatt reveal his new face on the Firefly Funhouse. I don't really give a shit about this that much. I mean, yeah, it's cool, and he does a good job doing it, but I don't know, it's all fucking evil and shit. I don't need this shit, man. I don't fucking care, dude. Whatever, dude. Whatever, Bray Wyatt. In the main event, we saw Braun Strowman take on Sami Zayn. If Sami Zayn won, he would be taking the spot of Braun Strowman in the Money in the Bank match. We saw the interference of Drew McIntyre and Baron Corbin in this match here. Sami Zayn took out Braun Strowman ultimately and is now in the Money in the Bank match this coming Sunday. So, with that being said, I like Sami Zayn. I thought his promo this week was really fucking good. I don't have anything against it. I kind of suspect shenanigans may be played out with Braun Strowman getting involved on Sunday, which I don't necessarily have anything against considering the nature of the way he was taken out of the match. It is what it is, guys. WWE's jumping all over the place in regards to how they book their fucking shows. So, here we are, guys. Here we fucking are. So, Roman Reigns kicked off SmackDown Live. I think he brought out fucking The Miz. More or less the same shit that we saw on Raw, except the Usos became involved. So it set up a handicap match later in the evening. The Usos and Roman Reigns taking on Daniel Bryan, fucking Rowan, Elias, and Shane McMahon. I don't have anything bad to say necessarily about what happened on SmackDown. I actually kind of enjoyed the opening with the beatdown and whatnot there. We saw a fatal four-way: Finn Balor, Ali, Randy Orton, and Andrade. They're all participants in the Money in the Bank match this coming Sunday. All these, my dark horse. I have a sneaking suspicion Andrade may get the title, the Money in the Bank match. He may end up winning it. Probably not. I think it may end up probably being somebody just out of nowhere, but not an RKO out of nowhere, but it just may be somebody else. I don't know. This match, it was what it was. It's interesting to see Randy Orton, kind of look back on his history in the WWE going back to 2002 when he debuted, and now it's like this fresh crop. It's almost been like 20 years since he debuted. It's like, fuck, dude. How time fucking flies. So Andrade did beat Balor, Orton, and all these, so maybe that signifies he won't win. Andrade was ascending the ladder. Cue Ricochet's music. Ricochet came out, hopped on the ladder, took the Money in the Bank match. The briefcase. It's going to be a good match on Sunday, dude, but it's like the build for these Money in the Bank matches, like it's the same shit every fucking year, and I really don't give a shit. Charlotte Flair talks about her match with Becky Lynch. They had a really good, video in regards to these two history. I think WWE does a great job in regards to any sort of promo video they do, hyping up an event or a match or anything like that. That's usually what gets me hyped up for anything. It's a video package, and I am looking forward to Charlotte and Becky this coming Sunday. So Roman Reigns, the Usos took on Shane McMahon, Elias, Daniel Bryan, and Rowan. So ultimately, we saw, the McMahon and Elias and Rowan and Bryan defeat the Usos, and Reigns has caused The Miz to come out once the... Damn, dude, it's like, clear your fucking throat, Kevin. So ultimately, The Miz came out, and a bunch of fucking bullshit happened. We're going to see Shane McMahon and The Miz. I mean, it's been a pretty well-promoted match for the steel cage match, which I don't really give a shit about steel cage match. I guess I kind of, looking forward to it, but not very much. So Kairi Sane and Asuka took on Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. It was revealed that Asuka and Kairi Sane have a new tag team names, the Bukkake. It might as well be the Bukkake Warriors, right? In front of me, I don't see. They didn't even bother fucking talking about the damn name, dude. Kabuki Warriors, that's what it was. Yeah, Sane and Asuka beat Rose and Deville. I don't give a shit. Iconics were at ringside. I don't give a shit. Kofi Kingston and Kevin Owens exchange words. This was pretty good. I thought this was a really good way to end SmackDown. Ends with, Zayn getting involved. Him and Owens are still together, even though they're technically on separate brands, even though the whole brand separation is pretty much fucking over at this point. But nonetheless, it is what it is. Well, it is what it was. We're going to see Kevin Owens and Kofi Kingston this coming Sunday, and I thought the beatdown of the New Day was pretty well done. I don't think Kofi Kingston's going to lose on Sunday, but it was pretty good, guys. It was pretty good. I would jump on over to NXT this week. We saw the Viking Raiders address the NXT Tag Team Championships, basically saying, hey, we beat everybody. We're just going to drop the titles because, they are coming up to the main roster. It's prompted the Street Profits to get involved, basically saying, hey, no, motherfuckers, like, we want one more match with you guys for the Tag Team Championships, and we're going to beat your fucking asses. So the main event was set by William Regal, Street Profits taking on the fucking Viking Experience later on that night. So we saw the in-ring action of Keith Lee making his return to NXT, taking on Cesaro Bononi. The match what it was. I like Keith Lee's music. I think Keith Lee's music is fucking money. fucking great. Like, I'm glad Keith Lee's back, dude. Keith Lee is the fucking shit, dude. So glad to see him back. Got to see Kushida take on Kona Reeves. Again, Kona Reeves, congratulations for still having a fucking job in 2019 with WWE. Jobber to the stars, I suppose, man. He took over fucking CJ Parker's fucking gimmick. Fucking Kushida put on a pretty good match. And, it wasn't the greatest match or anything, but I still thought it was a pretty decent fucking show. Showing who the fuck showed up. One of the dudes from 205, Drew Gulak, showed up, and apparently him and Kushida are teasing some sort of feud here. So, I'm interested to see where this continues and where it goes, and see how Kushida is used on NXT television on the weekly shows there moving forward. So I'm not too sure if he's going to have an NXT takeover match here in the next couple weeks, but hopefully the Drew Gulak Kushida match will be paid off at TakeOver. So we saw Jessie take on Vanessa Bourne. I like Vanessa Bourne. I like her, and Victoria is her. Aaliyah is her friend there. Not to say this is the greatest match or anything, but I think Vanessa Bourne is a star on the rise. I think she definitely has potential. And it's good to see her pick up a win, dude, because typically she's on the losing end, losing to, Io Shirai and, all these other chicks and whatever, which you probably blow out home. Like, they never fucking had a match, Kevin. Well, I'm pretty sure I've seen Vanessa Bourne lose a couple of matches here and there, so it's good to see her get a win. The main event, we saw the NXT Tag Team Championship match, the Street Profits taking on the Viking Warriors. This ended up in a no contest. Great fucking match, dude. Street Profits, I think, need to win the NXT Tag Team Championships at some point while they're still in NXT. I think they're fucking money, dude, but I want to see them stay in NXT for as long as they fucking can, because Viking Raiders, whatever, dude, War Raiders. Fuck, man, I just wish they were still staying in NXT. There's no reason to fucking bring them up yet, dude. Fuck you, Vince McMahon, motherfucking fuck. So we're gonna find out what happens next week. Also, we did see a segment where the issues with the Undisputed Era is it's pretty much been resolved, as we saw Roderick Strong imply that he took out Matt Riddle, which was shown later that Gargano did challenge Adam Cole. So those two will be facing off at NXT TakeOver here in a couple weeks in a rematch from their classic NXT TakeOver match here just within the last couple months. Nonetheless, though, Roderick Strong is back on the same page, so it's kind of like lackluster ending. I don't know. It's just like he just decided. He's like, yeah, fuck it. I'm better off with these guys. I'm just going to beat the shit out of Matt Riddle, and here I am. So I don't know. It's kind of a weak ending, I thought, but it is what it is. So that was NXT, SmackDown, and Raw this week. Again, guys, I have one shot to get this all recorded. I got my kids fucking, it's their spring musical tonight, so I get to go sit in a fucking gym for, 2 hours tonight. It's going to be fucking amazing. So we'll go ahead and quickly run down the card for Money in the Bank this coming Sunday. Again, we will have a post show, so be expecting that sometime Sunday evening. So the first match is Becky Lynch taking on Lacey Evans for the Raw Women's Championship. I really think that Becky Lynch will drop one of the titles this coming Sunday. I'm not too sure which one, whether that is against Lacey Evans or her match against Charlotte Flair. Seth Rollins is defending the Universal Championship against AJ Styles. I think this is going to be a really good match. I really hope it fucking steals the show. I don't know if this is going to be your main event or not, but I think this really has a good chance of stealing the show. We have the men's Money in the Bank ladder match for a World Championship match contract. Sami Zayn, Ricochet, Drew McIntyre, Baron Corbin, Ali, Finn Balor, Andrade, and Randy Orton all in this match. I expect good things between that and also the women's Money in the Bank match, which consists of Natalya, Dana Brooke, Naomi, Bayley, Mandy Rose, Ember Moon, Carmella, and Nikki Cross. It was really cool seeing who the fuck was Naomi? I think, was it Naomi? No, it was Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke took a fucking spot off the ladder this last Monday, and I thought that was pretty sweet to see her take that chance. So I really think maybe the women's championship match, much like the Elimination Chamber match last week or earlier this year, really has a chance to kind of maybe possibly steal the show. I don't know. Because I do think they it's kind of underrated in regards to this match here. I don't think people are really expecting a lot, but I really do think it will deliver, both of them. Roman Reigns will take on Elias. Fucking don't care. Becky Lynch taking on Charlotte Flair. Should be a really good match. The Miz versus Shane McMahon, steel cage. Hopefully this is the blow off, obviously, to this feud. Which again, I didn't even think it was going to continue, but here we are in a steel cage match. For the WWE Championship match, Kofi Kingston will take on Kevin Owens. I'm not really expecting much out of this match. Hopefully they have a more above average match than what one would think, but we shall wait and see. Samoa Joe will take on Rey Mysterio as he defends the WWE United States Championship. Samoa Joe, fucking money, dude. Rey Mysterio's money. So I am looking forward to that. We have 2 pre-show matches. Tony Nese defending the WWE Cruiserweight Championship against Arya Davari, and the tag match with Daniel Bryan and Rowan taking on the Usos. No tag team championships on the line or anything, which, you don't have Zack Ryder or Kurt Hawkins on here defending the Raw tag team championships either. So apparently fuck the tag team champions, guys, apparently. So kind of sucks to see Daniel Bryan on the pre-show, but whatever, dude. Whatever. Hopefully that match will be good. I don't know if we're going to watch the pre-show or not. So, all in all, you look at the card here on paper, I don't think it looks that bad, really. I think this really does have potential to be a pretty good show. So, but yeah, dude, we'll be back this coming Sunday, guys. Again, I hate to cut it short. I wish I had more time to spend with you, but thank you for all the downloads. Now we're hitting like our 2-year mark in regards to this podcast network for the podcast that no one listens to and stuff. And yeah, dude, I just thank all the new listeners, dude. I thank all you guys out there. Check out the podcast that no one listens to. We dropped episode 100 yesterday with Kyle Wilson, dude. So definitely take the time to listen to that, dude. We got a new episode of In the Mouth of Madness coming out next week. Again, we'll be back Sunday with our post show for Money in the Bank. So yeah, I guess, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, peace.
I just realized I left my favorite hat at the club last night, which is ticking me right off, cause I had that cap, so it's real small. Then find out just right now that my main squeeze went through my phone. Ooh. So I guess I'm single now. Imagine that. So I sneak right on the T. The conductor sees me, he's kicking me right off with a frown. I grab my bag and I walk on. Calm have I hit up Blanchard's, they sell cheap wine. I got $6 bag, whip, wine, smash, drink it up, avoid the glass. But I can't stop from just smiling when that damn sun is shining on. Hell, it's just shining down all over me. No, I can't help from just smile while that damn sun is shining on. Dang, it's just shining down over me. So now I call up my friend, cause his girl must be bored, cause she's been spreading rumors about me that I robbed her party, but I never had. I pull out my little Discman I bought from a crackhead down in Reno, but my mail, CD is all scratched up. I think it's stupid, all the people who are moaning, yeah, moaning on, while the sun is shining down on our city streets. Even all the things people say, that ain't affecting me, not when that damn sun is shining down over me. Shining down on me. Born to just never care. Born to just never care. Born to just never care about the stupid things people moan every day. Later on I meet Johnny Trouble at a bar called Shays. I spit from Charlie's. We sit outside talking about girls, how they're loons, but we like them anyway. No money for pints at the bar. We bring a backpack full of Paps. Ooh, under the table we fill our glass. So me and Johnny just sit outside, warm by that summer night, while the city stars are shining down